am usually building websites for artists, but today I'm doing a website for an equestrian center in my hometown, and I thought I would show you the difference between Wix and Squarespace because this one is built on Wix and I will be rebuilding it on Squarespace, of course. So I wanted to show you the back end here. You get a lot of boxes when you're working on Wix, and on each box you can very easily move them around, and of course it becomes difficult to keep the alignment nice, especially when you're doing the mobile version as well. So I find that a lot of Wix websites have a big mishmash of fonts. You can see that happening here because every time you add a text box you can change the font. So this one, I've tidied it up in the past, but I'm very tired of working on Wix, so I'm going to switch the whole thing over to Squarespace. I've always had a little trouble changing this site, so looking for the pages, there they are. So each page I go to has a different set of properties, and this one I find especially annoying because when I edit this page, you have to move each box around and try to line up the text. It just becomes a little bit challenging to use this site. Now I'm on the back end of Squarespace now, and I'm only a few hours into designing this site, but already I've got a lovely header, and I have added a picture slideshow here, our calls to action, and a nice footer that all fits with the branding. To change pages, you go to website and you'll see my pages all listed here on the left. So each time I want to work on a section, I just click that page and you'll see that there's all the same font, which is lovely. And when I click edit, I'm getting a text block here that I can work with. And when we choose our headings, we are choosing between a paragraph or a heading. You can have two fonts listed there, so it's really nice for consistency. I have a nice form, and each block has a different color. And these all come from my color palette, which is quite nice to use. So you can just choose different color palettes here, and it'll flip between them. I've got a form here that goes to email. I've got a nice clean button that leads to the waiver, and I like how this all works together. This has been just a quick overview on how Squarespace and Wix differ in the back end, and I'm glad to show you that Squarespace is the clear winner for me, and I'm really glad to be getting this site onto that program. If you need any help with your Squarespace website, I do one-on-one sessions where I get on the site with the client and make changes right before their eyes. So happy to help in that capacity. Please check my website for more information.